In Our Headphones is made possible in part by Thorntail Hard Agave. Store finder at drinkthorntail.com.
From independent music station KEXP, you're listening to In Our Headphones, a podcast about the songs that we just can't stop listening to. This is Evie Stokes, and this week I would love to welcome back my friend Chris Sanley, the music director here at KEXP. So Chris, you recently went to Pop Montreal. Tell me about it.
It reminded me of when I was a college music director and was just running around from venue to venue trying to see as much live music as possible, mostly from people that I had never heard of before.
Right.
Because that's one of my favorite ways to discover new music is witnessing it live and just seeing how it connects with audience members and just watching them put their whole heart and soul into their craft. So it just woke something up in me, and it was very refreshing. A lot of really raucous sets going on, but there were so many really cool kind of experimental spaces and things happening. That was a very cool way to just slow it down and get a little respite. And there was this one show that I walked into, and from the minute I walked into their set, I was just entranced. And that is from Toronto-based artist Shn Shn.
Tell us about Shn Shn.
I would love to. She's based out of Toronto,
okay.
And had a series of EPs over several years, and then just this year put out her debut full-length album, and this is the closer to that. So the album is called Serpent Skin, that just came out in March, and it's stunning. So I walked in, and you have these beautiful projections on stage. So from the get, it was a very visual performance. And you have these really cool looping magnetic beats and her layered vocals on top of it. And it was just a really immersive experience. And then as she was nearing the end of her set, she starts describing the origins of her closing song and how she's always been searching for belonging, feeling like home is somewhere over the horizon, and she hoped to find it one day, and wished that anyone else in the audience still searching will find it one day too. And that's something that I think we've all experienced, just kind of free falling through life, trying to figure out where do I land? Where is my home? Where is my place? And so with that, this meditative song really followed, and it's called Home is Another Place, and it did just put me in this trance-like state, and it's so beautiful. It starts with these really gentle keys and this sampling or field recording of this kind of faint creaking sound and footsteps that you hear on a hardwood floor. And then she brings in these synthesized strings and then her beautifully layered vocals. And it just turns into this mantra about searching for belonging. And I just love it so, so much. It's just another one that I just really get lost into, and I think can provide a nice sense of grounding, even though it is about kind of searching and not really knowing where you're going to be, just kind of being okay in that moment. And it's so lovely. It was really cool seeing all of the local Canadian artists just really out there supporting one another and just being physically there in the spaces as they were all showcasing their craft.
So you say you've been listening to this in conjunction with Tanya Iyer. What else is on the playlist where you listen to this song?
So another song that's in that playlist is Melted Moon from Mary Lattimore and Juliana Barwick. And they just announced a collaborative album that'll be coming out next year. So again, just really beautifully layered, ambient chill out music. And then I love a chaotic playlist, so I love going from that into a little porridge radio.
I've been waiting such a long time for you.
Because I'm still not over the fact that they just put out their final record this year. So I'll be mourning the loss of that for a very, very long time. And some Karen Dalton is in that playlist as well, because she just makes me feel the feels.
Yeah.
Which is great. So
yesterday, anyway you made it was just fine.
Well, let's listen to it. Go ahead and enter that song, my friend.
All right, so this is Shn Shn with Home is Another Place from her debut full-length album, Serpent Skin.
I don't wanna wait. Home is another place. I don't wanna wait. Home is another place. I hope I find it. I don't wanna wait. Home is another place. I don't wanna wait. I don't wanna wait. I don't wanna Home is another place. Home is another place. I hope I find it. I don't wanna wait. I don't wanna wait. I don't wanna wait. I don't wanna wait. Home is another place. Home is another place. Home is another. Home is another place. I hope I find it. 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 I hope I Home is another place. I hope I find it. Home is another place. I hope I find it.
You can listen to all the music featured on In Our Headphones by following our In Our Headphones playlists, available on both Spotify and YouTube. KEXP is an independent, nonprofit radio station and arts organization. This podcast, along with all of our programming, is made possible because of the generous support of our listeners. If you'd like to make a gift to KEXP, you can do so at kexp.org. And if you enjoy In Our Headphones, please write us a review wherever you get your podcasts. In Our Headphones is hosted by me, Evie Stokes, and produced by Lilly Anna Fowler. Audio was mastered by William Myers. Serafima Healy provided production support, and our associate editorial director is Dusty Henry. Our theme song is Gospel for a New Century by Eve Toomer. If you have feedback, you can reach us at headphones@kexp.org.